Okay, now let us solve question number 23 from the practice sheet. Question number 23 says, how many two-digit numbers are divisible by 3? Okay, so this is a very interesting question. You need to determine how many two-digit numbers are divisible by 3. So in this question, let us understand a basic concept. Question number 23. I need to determine the two-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. So if I talk about two-digit numbers, which is the smallest two-digit number? Which is the smallest two-digit number? The smallest two-digit number is 10. Now, is 10 divisible by 3? No, 10 is not divisible by 3. How we can determine this? Just simply divide 10 and 3. So 3 3s are 9, minus 1 and you will get 1. So now, if 10 is not divisible by 3, how will you determine which two-digit number, which first two-digit, which is the smallest two-digit number that is divisible by 3? How will you determine this? Just try to understand what I am saying. See, this is a simple division. I have divided this 10, which is the smallest two-digit number, by 3. Why I have divided it by 3? Because I want to determine the smallest two-digit number which is divisible by 3. This is the smallest two-digit number that we all know. But I want smallest two-digit number which is divisible by 3. Okay. So how will you determine the smallest two-digit number which is divisible by 3? You can use this division. How will you use this division? See, this is known as dividend. We all know this. Okay, this is dividend. This is quotient. You know this. This is quotient. Okay, and this is divisor, because this is dividing, and this is remainder. You know this very well. Okay, so what I am going to say is, this is dividend, this is divisor, this is remainder. What you can do to determine, or I should say, the smallest two-digit number which is divisible by 3 is, the smallest two-digit number which is divisible by 3 is equal to dividend plus divisor minus remainder. Okay, try to understand this concept. What I am saying that the smallest two-digit number which is divisible by 3 is dividend plus divisor minus remainder. Dividend plus divisor minus remainder. This concept you have learned in number system. So dividend is what? Dividend is 10. Okay. Don't go deep inside this concept. Okay. We are just using this concept. We are not going to deep inside this concept. So dividend is 10. This is the smallest two-digit number, that is 10. Plus what is divisor? Divisor is 3. Minus remainder is 1. So 10 plus 3 minus 1 is 12. So I will say 12 is the smallest two-digit number which is divisible by 3. Okay. So this is what we have calculated about the smallest two-digit number. Now, which is the largest two-digit number? Let us write it here. Largest two-digit number. The largest two-digit number is equal to 99. Okay. Is 99 divisible by 3? Let us check this. 99, 3. So 3 11 times 33 times 99, and yes, remainder is 0. So 99 is the largest two-digit number divisible by 3. Okay, 99 is the largest two digit number which is divisible by 3. So all the numbers, all the two digit numbers which are divisible by 3 should lie between 12 and 99. Okay, the range of two digit numbers which are divisible by 3 should be 12, from 12 to 99. Okay, from 12 till the 99. Now if I say 12 is the smallest two digit number which is divisible by 3, what will be the next number after 12 that will be divisible by 3? How will you calculate the next number? Since 12 is the first number which is divisible by 3, so the next number will be the next number after 12 which is divisible by 3 will be equal to 12 plus 3. 12 plus 3. Okay, so after 12 the next number will be 15. After 15 the next number will be 3 more than 15. Okay, because I am talking about only those numbers which are divisible by 3. So if I add 3 to this 15, it will become 18, and after this it will be 21, and so on, and they will go up to 99. Okay, they will go up to 99. Now what is the condition that you can observe? You can see, if I add 3 to 12 it will become 15, if I add 3 to 15 it will become 18, and here also 3, and so on. So the numbers, the two digit numbers which are divisible by 3 are following a pattern. They are following a pattern of arithmetic progression. They are arranged in the pattern of arithmetic progression. Okay, because they are divisible by 3. If I want to calculate the next number which is divisible by 3, just add 3. If I want to calculate the next number after 12 which is divisible by 4, I will add 4 to this 12. Okay, so now I want to calculate how many numbers are these. ठीक है, ये लिस्ट कितनी बड़ी है, इसमें कितने नंबर्स आ रहे हैं, मुझे ये पता लगाना है. नाउ कैन आई से कि ये लिस्ट एक फाइनाइट लिस्ट है, इसमें फाइनाइट नंबर्स ही अवेलेबल हैं? यस, वेरी सिंपल, बिकॉज हम सिर्फ टू डिजिट नंबर्स की बात कर रहे हैं. तो टू डिजिट नंबर्स में हमारी ये अरेंजमेंट, हमारी ये लिस्ट 99 पे खत्म हो जाती है, 99 से आगे नहीं जा सकती. अगर हम इस चीज को ऑब्जर्व करें, इस लिस्ट को ऑब्जर्व करें, सो दिस लिस्ट इज एन एपी. दिस लिस्ट is an AP, and for this AP the first term is 12 and the common difference is 3. And one more thing, the last term of this AP, we know the last term of this AP is equal to 99. So the position of 99 will tell us the number of terms in this AP. This is what we have discussed previously. इस 99 वाले टर्म का जो भी पोजीशन होगा, दैट पोजीशन विल बी द लास्ट पोजीशन. ओके, अगर ये 99 वाला टर्म, दिस 99, लेट अस से ये 20th टर्म है, इसका मतलब इस एपी में कितने टर्म्स होंगे टोटल? 20, बिकॉज इस 99 के पहले 19 टर्म्स और ये वाला टर्म 20th. ओके, इन दिस मैनर आई विल से पोजीशन ऑफ 99 is equal to number of terms in this AP. इस AP में जो 99 का पोजीशन होगा उतने ही नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स इस AP में प्रेजेंट होंगे. सो लेट अस से लेट nth टर्म इज इक्वल्स टू 99. मैं मान लेता हूं कि 99 कौन सा टर्म है? nth टर्म है. So can I say Tn is equals to 99 is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d? Now what is a? A is equal to 12 because ये सीरीज ये अरेंजमेंट 12 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है और कॉमन डिफरेंस कितना है 3 बिकॉज मुझे 3 से डिविजिबल नंबर्स चाहिए. सो 99 is equals to 12 plus n minus 1 into 3. Okay, 12 plus n minus 1 into 3. Now 99 minus 12, it will give you 87 is equals to n minus 1 into 3. So from this I will get 87 upon 3 is equals to n minus 1. Solving this will give you 3 2s are 6, 3 9s are 27, and finally you will get n is equals to 30. Okay, you will get the value of n as equal to 30. So it means ये वाली सीरीज में 30 टर्म्स अवेलेबल हैं. ये सीरीज कौन सी है? ये सीरीज उन नंबर्स की है जो कि 2 डिजिट नंबर्स हैं और 3 से डिविजिबल हैं. और क्योंकि इनमें 30 टर्म्स हैं, इस सीरीज में 30 टर्म्स हैं, मैं कह सकता हूं दैट I can say that there are 30 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. Okay, there are 30 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. This is what I can say. Okay, so this is the solution for question number 23. So this question is very important for exam point of view. Okay, try to understand this concept कि मैंने पहला 2-digit नंबर जो कि 3 से डिविजिबल है उसे कैसे कैलकुलेट करा. डायरेक्टली आपको पता है कि वो टर्म क्या होगा, उसका वैल्यू 12 होगा, यू नो दिस वेरी वेल. लेकिन अगर कभी ऐसा आ जाए, फाइंड द लिस्ट ऑफ numbers, list of 4-digit numbers और 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 3, तब वहां पर आपको ये कॉन्सेप्ट लगाना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 23 सिंपल है. यहां पर आप सिर्फ स्मॉलेस्ट जो भी 2-digit नंबर है या 3-digit नंबर है उसको 3 से डिवाइड करिए और d माइनस आर को इसमें ऐड कर दीजिए. इस डिविडेंड में डिवाइजर माइनस रिमाइंडर वाली टर्म को ऐड अप कर दीजिए. नंबर सिस्टम में ये कॉन्सेप्ट हमने पढ़ा हुआ है. ओके, सो 23rd क्वेश्चन हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया. 23rd के बाद लेट अस मूव ऑन टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 24. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 24 सेज हाउ मेनी 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. Again, this is also a very important question. Let us try to solve this question. This is question number 24. In this question, we need to determine the 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7. So, what are the 3-digit numbers? What is the smallest 3-digit number? Smallest 3-digit number is is equals to 100. Smallest 3-digit number is 100. Now let us divide this 100 by 7. Okay, let us divide this 100 by 7. It will be 7 1s are 7. You will get 3 30, 7 4s are 28. So in remainder you will get 2. So क्या 100 7 से divisible है? No. तो फिर हम ये कैसे पता लगाएं कि कौन सा 3-digit नंबर, कौन सा स्मॉलेस्ट 3-digit नंबर 7 से डिविजिबल है? अगेन द सेम कॉन्सेप्ट जो कि हमने यहां पर लगाया है. हम देख सकते हैं दिस इज द डिविडेंड, दिस इज द स्मॉलेस्ट 3-digit नंबर, इसको हम डिविडेंड कहेंगे. दिस इज द डिवाइजर बिकॉज 7 से डिविजिबल नंबर चाहिए. दिस इज द रिमाइंडर, ये आखिरी में बचा है, एंड दिस इज द कोशेंट. कोशेंट इज ऑफ नो इम्पोर्टेंस, हमारे लिए कोशेंट का कोई इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं है. हमें सिर्फ डिविडेंड, डिवाइजर और रिमाइंडर का इंपॉर्टेंस है. ओके, सो this is 100, which is the smallest 3-digit number, but it is not divisible by 7. So I will say the smallest 3-digit number which is divisible by 7 will be equal to dividend plus divisor minus remainder. ओके, डिवाइजर माइनस रिमाइंडर को मैं डिविडेंड में जोड़ दूंगा. यहां पर हमें दिख रहा है दैट डिविडेंड इज 100 प्लस डिवाइजर इज 7 माइनस रिमाइंडर इज 2. सो 100 प्लस 7 माइनस 2 दैट इज 105. तो 105 वह सबसे छोटा 3-डिजिट नंबर है जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल है. इसका मतलब 3-डिजिट नंबर्स जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल हैं उनकी लिस्ट स्टार्ट होगी 105 से. ओके, उसकी लिस्ट स्टार्ट होगी 105 से. सो फर्स्ट इसे नोट कर लीजिए. टेक अ 1 मिनट ब्रेक एंड ट्राई टू कैलकुलेट द लास्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर दैट विल बी डिविजिबल बाय 7. ठीक है, इसे नोट कर लीजिए, फिर हम कंटिन्यू करते हैं. हम निकालते हैं कौन सा लास्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर होगा जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल होगा. ओके, सो हमने 24th क्वेश्चन में, क्वेश्चन नंबर 24, हमने फर्स्ट द स्मॉलेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल है उसे कैलकुलेट कर लिया था. स्मॉलेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर divisible by 7 is 105. 105 स्मॉलेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर है जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल है. नाउ अब हमें कैलकुलेट करना है लार्जेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल है. उसके लिए हमें सबसे पहले ये पता लगाना है कि लार्जेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर होता कौन सा है. सो अगर हम लार्जेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर की बात करें, सो लार्जेस्ट 3-digit number is 999. 999 is the largest 3-digit number. इससे बड़ा 3-digit number नहीं होता. ओके, सो 999 अगर largest 3-digit number है तो let us check कि ये 7 से divisible है क्या. This is 999. Let us divide it by 7. So 7 ones are 7 minus this will be 2 and 9. 7 fours are 28. This will be 1 and 9 and 7 2s are 14. So you will get remainder as 5. So remainder 5 आ रहा है. इसका मतलब 999 is not divisible by 7. Then which number is divisible by 7 and which is 3-digit number? अब देखिए, जब हमने smallest 3-digit number divisible by 7 निकाला तब हमने डिविडेंड में d माइनस आर डिवाइजर माइनस रिमाइंडर वाली टर्म को ऐड किया था. ओके, क्योंकि हमें जो नंबर चाहिए था वो स्मॉलेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर से बड़ा था. लेकिन इस वक्त 999 सबसे बड़ा 3-डिजिट नंबर है. जो मुझे नंबर चाहिए, 7 से डिविजिबल नंबर चाहिए, दैट शुड बी लेस देन दिस नंबर. ओके, दैट शुड बी लेस देन 999. सो आई विल से लार्जेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर divisible by largest 3-digit number divisible by 7 is equal to dividend minus remainder. Okay, try to understand this dividend minus remainder, क्योंकि इस वक्त हमें जो नंबर चाहिए वो 999 से छोटा होना चाहिए. और जब हमने 105 डिटरमाइन किया था तब हमें जो नंबर चाहिए था वो 100 से बड़ा चाहिए था. ओके, तो छोटा नंबर चाहिए इसलिए रिमाइंडर को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे, बड़ा चाहिए इसलिए डिवाइजर माइनस रिमाइंडर को ऐड कर देंगे. ओके, सो डिवाइजर माइनस रिमाइंडर, डिवाइजर कितना है, डिवाइजर है 999 क्योंकि हमने 999 को 7 से डिवाइड किया. रिमाइंडर कितना है 5, सो 5 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे. दिस विल गिव यू 994. ओके, दिस इज द लार्जेस्ट 3-डिजिट नंबर दैट इज डिविजिबल बाय 7. सो हमने यहां तक ये पता लगा लिया कि 7 से डिविजिबल 3-डिजिट नंबर्स कहां से कहां तक लाए करेंगे, उनका रेंज क्या है। सो हम कहेंगे जो भी 7 से डिविजिबल 3 डिजिट नंबर्स हैं दैट विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 105 एंड दे विल एंड एट 994। सभी 3 डिजिट नंबर्स जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल हैं वो इस रेंज के अंदर ही आएंगे। इस रेंज से बाहर कोई भी ऐसा 3 डिजिट नंबर नहीं होगा जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल हो। ओके, अगर 105 पहला नंबर है जो कि 7 से डिविजिबल है तो अगला नंबर कौन सा होगा दैट विल बी डिविजिबल बाय 7? सिंपली यू कैन ऐड 7 to this 105 and you will get 112 as the second number which is divisible by 7. Okay, you will get 112 as the second number which is divisible by 7. After that, if I want the third 3 digit number which is divisible by 7, I can add 7 again to this 112 and it will give you 119 and so on. So again I can see this is an arithmetic progression. The numbers, the 3 digit numbers which are divisible by 7 are in a pattern of arithmetic progression. So this is an arithmetic progression in which the first term is 105 and the common difference is 7. Okay, it's just simply the table of 7. As you write the table of 7, 7 ones are 7, then 7 twos are means you just add 7 to the previous 7, then 7 threes are you will add 7 to the previous 7, okay, previous 14 and so on. So it is just like table of 7 written from 105 to 994, okay, it is nothing else. So D is 7 and common difference, and that is the first term is 105. The last term of this AP, last term is equal to 994. 994 is the last term of this arithmetic progression. Now again you can see, since this is the last term, the position of this term will define the number of terms in this AP. Let us say if this is the 100th term of this AP, then I will say this AP contain 100 terms only. Okay, so again I can use the condition that position of 994 will be equals to number of terms in AP. Okay, it's equal to number of terms. So let nth term is equal to 994. So I can write Tn is equals to 994. Now Tn is equals to 994. It means 994 is equals to A is 105 plus n minus 1 into 7. Okay, n minus 1 into 7. So 994 minus 105 will give you 8 9. Sorry, not 8 9. It will be 880. This 100. So this will be 894 and 5 will subtract it from this. It will become 889 is equals to n minus 1 into 7. So 889 divided by 7 is equals to n minus 1. So this will be 7 ones are 7, 18, 7 twos are 14 and 7 sevens are 49. So you will get n minus 1 is equals to 127 and the value of n is 128. So this is the position, and this 994 is the 128th term, which is 128th term of the numbers which are divisible by 7, the 3 digit numbers. Okay, so I will say there are 128 terms or 128 3 digit numbers which are divisible by 7. 128 numbers, 128 3 digit numbers are divisible by 7. So just imagine 3 digit numbers are from 100 to 999 and only 128 of them are divisible by 7. Okay. So this is the solution for question number 24. You can note the solution Then we will continue with 25th question. Okay, let us now discuss question number 25th from the practice sheet. The question number 25th says, how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? So it is asking the number of terms, the number of numbers which lie between 10 and 250 and which are divisible by 4. Okay, because they are saying multiples. What are multiples? Multiples are those numbers which are divisible by a given number. If I ask you what are the multiples of 2, so you will say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 and so on. All these numbers are basically divisible by 2. That's why it says multiples. That's why they are multiples. So question number 25. So I can say a simple statement, I can say a simple condition that multiple of 4 is equal to numbers which are divisible by 4. If it is saying what are the multiples of 4, it means it is just asking what are the numbers which are divisible by 4 and in which range. In the range of 10 to 250. In the range of 10 to 250 only. So the smallest number that we can use as a multiple of 4 is 10 and the largest number that can be the multiple of 4 is 250. Okay, that is the range in which we need to determine the multiples of 4. Now let us check whether 10 is divisible by 4 or not. What I will do, I will simply divide 10 by 4, this will be 4 2s are 8 and you will get 2. So 10 is not divisible by 4. So which number greater than 10 is divisible by 4? The number greater than 10 which is divisible by 4 is dividend plus divisor minus remainder. Now try to understand this, why I have written dividend plus divisor minus remainder. It's because I need a number which is greater than 10. Okay, if I would have required a number which is less than 10, I would have subtracted the remainder. But here I want a number which is greater than 10 and which is divisible by 4. So d plus small d minus r. The d is 10, this is 10 plus small d is 4 minus r is 2. So 10 plus 4 minus 2 will give you 12. So the number which is just greater than 12, just greater than 10 and is a multiple of 4 is 12. Okay. Now similarly, let us check 250. If I divide 250 by 4, this will be 4 6 are 24 and 1 0 10 and 4 2s are 8 minus and you will get 2. So is 250 divisible by 4? No. But I want a number which is less than 250 and divisible by 4, that is a multiple of 4. So as we have written here, the number greater than 10 which is divisible by 4, here we will write the number smaller than 250 which is divisible by 4. The number smaller than 250 which is divisible by 4 is d minus r. Okay, is d minus r, that is dividend minus remainder. Here I want a number greater than 10. So I have added d minus r, small d minus r in the dividend. Here I am just subtracting the remainder from the dividend. Okay. Okay, so d minus r means 250 minus 2, that is 248. So 248 is the number which is divisible by 4 and less than 250. So the range of numbers which are divisible by, which are the multiples of 4, which lie in the range of 10 to 250, starts from 12 up to 248. Okay, only these numbers lie between the range of 10 to 250 and are multiples of 4. If first number, which is multiple of 4, greater than 10 is 12, what will be the next number? The same concept that we have used for 3 and 7, we can see if I add 4 to this 12, next number is 16, which is divisible by 4 and greater than 10 and less than 250. Okay, and after this, if I add again 4, it will give you 20 and so on. This will continue till 248. So these are the numbers which are divisible by 4, which are the multiples of 4 and lie in the range of 10 to 250. How many numbers are they? The same concept we need to apply. The first term of this AP is 12. You can see this is again an AP. Okay, so all the tables of table of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 93, 153, any table, okay, table of any number is an arithmetic progression. Okay, this is what I have told earlier also. So in this arithmetic progression, A is 12 and the common difference D is 4. Okay, because we need the multiples of 4 only. And the last term of this arithmetic progression is 248. Okay, the last term is 248. So what we can see is, if last term is, let us say, nth term is equals to 248, that is Tn is equals to 248 is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1, that is 248 is equals to A, which is 12, plus n minus 1 into D is 4. Okay, so D is 4. Let us further solve this. 248 minus 12 will give you 236 upon 4 is equals to n minus 1. So solving this, n minus 1 is equals to 236 upon 4. Let us divide this. 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20 and 4 nines are 36. So n minus 1 is 59. This will give you n is equals to 60. Okay. So there are 60 numbers between 10 and 250 which are divisible by 4. So the answer for this question, we write it as, there are 60 numbers between 10 and 250 which are multiple of 4. Okay, there are 60 numbers which are multiple of 4. Okay, so this question is also a very interesting question. It contains the concept which is a bit more than the previous two questions. Okay, so this is the solution for question number 25th. Again, please remember, this is a very, very important question. Let me mark it as a star. This is a very, very important question. You may get this kind of question in your exam, or you may get this question in your exam. It is from the NCERT book, okay, NCERT textbook. So note this. Okay, so this completes question number 25th. So you can note this, then we will continue.